Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Yan. I hope you lot are all doing well in these incredibly peculiar and testing times. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a Chelsea news video. Now, even though football has been postponed for the upcoming weeks, football news hasn't been postponed because there are still things to report on, whether that be transfer news, contracts, things like that. First story being, a Chelsea new boy Hakim Ziyech apparently wants his homie Andre Onana, the goalkeeper who's actually been linked to Chelsea a few times already. He wants him to come join him at Chelsea Football Club, and he'll get inside Frank Lampard's ear, apparently, to try and make this transfer happen. Now, obviously, there's been a horrendous amount of goalkeeping stories throughout the last few months, and to be honest, a lot of them coming from reputable sources that kind of indicate that Chelsea are really interested in getting a new goalkeeper. Now, recently I've done a video on Ramsdale of Bournemouth of why that, for me, that would make a lot of sense as a transfer for Chelsea Football Club. But in terms of other options, Dean Henderson probably won't get sold to Chelsea, but Andre Onana seems like an amazing signing, really young, really talented, and possibly not that much money. So we'll get into all that in just a moment. And also, Angel Gomes of Manchester United, superstar teenager, has rejected a new contract with Manchester United as he does not believe he will get the playtime, and he's been heavily linked to Chelsea Football Club and the Frank Lampard youth revolution on a free transfer, which would be superb. But does Chelsea need another attacking midfielder? I'm not so sure. But if he's really that good, if he's like their academy's best cam at the moment, and he can come to Chelsea on a free, not wasting any money. So lots to talk about. Before we get into all that, I want to remind you guys quickly to subscribe to Football Therapy if you've not yet done so. Subscribe, it's fun. I talk about Chelsea Football Club every day. Join the fun. Hit the bell notifications icon, like the video, help me out. Follow me on the social media stuff. Alright, let's get into it. So, Hakim Ziyech, not only is he an absolute baller, the second coming of Iron Robin, the Eden Hazard replacement, the pretty much Riyad Mahrez 2.0 superstar footballer coming to Chelsea come the summer, apparently he wants his homeboy Onana to join him. Now, this news story's been all over the rags the last few hours. I don't want to talk about this particular news story too much because we know players want other players to join them when they move to new clubs. Ziyech is a great signing. He wants his mate. I think he's really close to Onana. They're really good mates over in Ajax. So you could be like, oh, he's really good and he's my friend. Can he please come with me? Shades of, it's kind of like the reverse of Thibaut Courtois going first to Madrid, then bringing Hazard over. You know, it's almost like we've done the attacking winger first and then got the goalkeeper. But I've forgotten why that was even. Is there any point of me even making that comparison? Find out and see if I leave this in the video. Right, so I've said it before, you can go back and watch my videos on Andre Onana. I think he's an excellent goalkeeper. He's demonstrated immense ability, not only in the Eredivisie, which of course isn't that high a level of football, but in the Champions League as well. He's put in some sterling performances, and to be honest, if Chelsea are buying Hakim Ziyech for like £33 million, you'd imagine maybe they could get the goalkeeper for like 30 million or less, which would make loads of sense for Chelsea Football Club. It'd be interesting to see how much they would sell him for. But regardless, this could be a massive target for Frank Lampard. No matter what you guys think about, do Chelsea need a new goalkeeper? Do they not need a new goalkeeper? Do they just need someone to replace Willy Caballero to put the pressure on Kepa and start if needs be, but still leave Kepa to start? Because, you know, Kepa's a very good goalkeeper when he fancies it. I'm not one of these people that want to get on him, and I am backing Kepa. I do want him to succeed. I feel like he's a very passionate and driven goalkeeper. I want him to do well at Chelsea, but at the end of the day, none of us see training. If Frank Lampard's looking at him and like, okay, yeah, I dig it, I see what he's saying, but he's just not for me, guys. I need someone else. Then you got to back the coach and bring someone else in, you know? So we'll see what happens with that. But it's nice that we've already got agent Hakim Ziyech in the his A. Obviously, there's loads of wicked players over at Ajax. Who knows, maybe we can bring in Quincy Promes. He was already in the Premier League, wasn't he? He wasn't that good in the Premier League. Neres, he's absolutely dope. To be honest, we don't need any of these players. But it's good, if Frank Lampard wants a goalkeeper, Onana is an ideal candidate. Right, let's move on to the exciting big story of today. Angel Gomes, man. English 19-year-old attacking midfielder from Manchester United. Now, Gomez's contract expires with Manchester United this summer, and he's refused/snubbed the new contract being offered by the Mancunian side. Apparently, he doesn't have much faith in the Solskjaer plan, maybe. I mean, they like playing youth, but he doesn't feel involved. Now, check this stat out on Transfermarkt. He hasn't featured much at all this season in the Premier League 2, although obviously he trains with the first team, you expect he's going to get Premier League minutes. But in just 5 appearances in the Premier League 2 this season, he has 5 goal contributions, which is a very handsome return indeed, obviously in a very, very different level to the Premier League, but it shows this kid's got it. And I'll tell you why, ignore that stat for the moment, because this kid has been highly rated for a long time. Now, I'm a Chelsea fan. Sure, I know about Chelsea youth, but 3 years ago when this kid was 16, I remember people talking about him. I remember Statman Dave, the football analyst / Man United fan, he was waxing lyrical about this 16-year-old, and I remember looking at some clips thinking, damn, this kid is good. And obviously, he's friends with, you know, the other 19-year-olds, Callum Hudson-Odoi. He'll know some other people in the Chelsea squad. And if Frank Lampard is keen on him, which apparently he is, by the way, maybe this could be good news. I mean, obviously, apparently the reports are saying he's looked at the likes of Billy Gilmore, who's a year younger than him, who's absolutely killing it. He sees the trust there, he sees the opportunity. Chelsea will absolutely love that on a free transfer as well. Apparently they'd have to pay a compensation fee to Manchester United, but that would be relatively nominal. So let's talk about, do Chelsea even need this player? Probably not. So let's say Mason Mount likes playing the 8, he prefers playing the sort of in the midfield 3, like Ruben Loftus-Cheek. They're suddenly different kind of players than Angel Gomes. So maybe he is more of like a number 10, but then you'll have to look at Hakim Ziyech as coming in to be the elite number 10. But also, Chelsea have the likes of Conor Gallagher, who's away on loan, who's really highly rated by Chelsea Football Club, and of course, Tino Anjorin, who's rumoured to he's about to sign a new contract with Chelsea Football Club, who, you know, is very young as well, similar kind of play style. So why would Chelsea go in for Angel Gomes? For him to sign for Chelsea Football Club, he would need to have assurances that he's going to play some football, right? I think this is going to be another one of those cases where you really do have to trust the gaffer and says, look, I like all these young kids who are super good in my team, but Angel Gomes, we've been watching him for a long time. I tell you what, mate, Jody, Frank, this kid is proper mustard. He's an amazing player. He would do loads of bits in this Chelsea team. This is a superb opportunity we cannot turn down. And yes, he will play in this Chelsea team, you know, if the cups at least. You know what I mean? He'll be given opportunities. I mean, let's be real. He won't come to Chelsea to get loaned out to a championship team, you know? So it's interesting times because, you know, this isn't, although this was a big story that's broken today across loads of different media outlets, Angel Gomes has been linked with Chelsea before. I think the story might have legs, and it's not like he's doing it to get a contract. I think Man United are offering him a decent enough contract in terms of monetary value, in like what he'd expect maybe. I think it's more playtime, so that becomes really interesting. It'll be quite funny as a Chelsea fan to sign a Manchester United, you know, starlet, up and coming superstar. And the irony is as well, Chelsea are like Academy FC at the moment anyway, so it's like they wouldn't need it. But, you know, it's always good to take away good assets from your rivals. And imagine the scenes if he does sign for Chelsea Football Club, is an amazing baller, and the rest is history, really. So we'll have to see what happens with Angel Gomes, but I personally would be confused with the signing, but at the same time be very pleased. Anyway, what do you guys think? Get down in the comment section below and express yourselves, express your thoughts and opinions on the stories I've spoken about today. Do you think Hakim Ziyech getting in his mate Onana down to Chelsea is what we need? I've spoken about different goalkeepers before, but I guess like if he's not going to cost loads of money, if he's going to be closer to the sort of, I don't know, Ramsdale price mark than he would be the Donnarumma price tag, do you know what I mean? Then it might make a lot of sense. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. And Angel Gomes, what do you think of him? Would you like him at Chelsea? Do you think Chelsea have enough youth? Do you think he's better than the Chelsea youth? I mean, he's really highly rated at Manchester United. Would you take him anyway? Let me know your thoughts on that. Get down in the comment section below. should we sign Angel Gomes on a free transfer? And if you've enjoyed the content today, guys, I want to urge you guys to like the video because that means a lot, and make sure you do subscribe because it does support me, and hit the bell notifications icon because most of my views on this channel aren't people who are subscribed, so I guess the notification bell isn't on, so I'd ask and urge you guys to switch on the said notification bell. Also, while I've got you, come follow me on Instagram, man. I'm trying to like interact with you guys more and more. I'm sure there's plenty of you that are like talking about Chelsea, and hey, you might want to even talk to me about Chelsea Football Club or just football in general. To do so, follow me on Instagram and then you can chat to me on the live streams I do. At Football Yannick on Instagram, come follow me, and it's at Football Yannick on Twitter as well. That's it from me, guys. You enjoy the football that's not on at the moment, and I will see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy talk. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me bitch.